right, you guys, you have asked for it, and today we're going to cover what happens when you connect factory OEM CANBUS gauges to a Hemi swap. For clarification, this is the instrument cluster out of a 2018 Dodge Charger Pursuit, so 5.7 V8, and this engine came out of the exact same car. So again, this all matches, but for all intents and purposes, no, these connectors pretty much stayed the same from 2011-ish all the way through like the 14s. I want to say for sure the 14s and 13s. The same wires and the same pinout, so you can use those gauges interchangeably. It has a 12-volt key on wire, a 12-volt battery positive wire, 2 ground wires, an illumination wire which dims the panel if you have voltage on there, and then the 2 CANBUS wires. So really we're just powering this thing up and then connecting it to the CANBUS network. It's not complicated. All right, connect that in there. On this end, we'll just go ahead and attach our wires. Red is battery constant. I'll put that here. Purple is really 12 volts key on, so we can attach it with wire 19 if we would like to, so it comes on with the key, or we could just put it to battery voltage, which is probably what I'll do. Black is the ground wires. All right. So you'll see the gauges power up and you get the door chimes. They go away after a minute. And what we're going to do is use our CANBUS hub. So this is called the star connector. It's really just like a CANBUS splitter, if you will. We'll go ahead and attach our CANBUS connector right here and give it a fire up. Let's see what happens. So there we have it. When hooking up straight CANBUS gauges from directly from a car to this setup, you will get a functioning tachometer and you will get a functioning engine coolant temp, but the center message center, the LCD screen, will not wake up, and you won't get the fuel gauge. The reason being, the fuel gauge is actually powered by the body control module. It detects a voltage or a resistance on the fuel level sensor in the tank and converts it into a CANBUS signal to come to the cluster. That's why it doesn't work. Your speedometer comes from the ABS sensor. So that revolutions, the calculations from the ABS speed sense is what drives the speedometer. So that won't function. Another thing is the LCD doesn't wake up because that requires a CANBUS signal to actually wake up the instrument cluster. So there you have it. You can do it, but you're not going to get full functionality of it. You have to do a little bit of sorcery to get the rest of it to wake up. Thanks.